Hello, friends. You have made it to the end. This is the final module of CoSA Partner Prep. And the point of this module is to wrap up some thoughts that you have, kind of based on the engagement that you've done in Partner Prep, reflect on your experience, and move into the work of the collab. So you are going to be choosing project groups that you would like to be a part of. And in addition to that, you are going to be kind of doing the next stage of getting into those project groups, which is making some goals for yourself in the collab and meeting with one of us staff members who's kind of running your project. So you can talk with them, start to make some headway on the project, and just talk about what you want to get out of your time at the collab, because we want this to be a development opportunity for you. So you can build skills and knowledge that you can use outside of Plymouth State University when you get in your field or career. So to this end, this module is all around reflecting on your experience in CoSA Partner Prep and finding those project groups that you'd like to be a part of, and then making your little mentor appointment with a staff member. But before we kind of get to that stuff, there is one thing that I want to talk about really quickly, and that is all about your relationship with discomfort and uncertainty. So why am I talking about this? The nature of the work in the collab is that we're responsive to faculty and student need. So that means our work is always kind of changing and adapting to, where we're at in society and where students are at and where faculty are at. So that means that as much as we try, the staff members can't kind of predict what it is that we really need to do in the collab necessarily. So lots of times with these projects, you are going to get a sense that there's things that we don't know. And we, as staff members, don't always have time to help you with each step of the project. And so we really encourage you to do what you need to do to find out more, to try things out and see what works and what doesn't work, and to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes, because that's a part of learning for sure. So this week I want you to think a little bit about what your relationship is with discomfort and with uncertainty and with getting things wrong. And I'll give you a little anecdote, which is that right now I am in a community chorus. I joined after not singing in chorus since middle school, and I am super behind compared to everybody else in the chorus. I do not know how to read music. I have, some basics for sure, but I can't look at a sheet of music and really know how to sing it. I have to hear it and then learn from that and then blah, blah, blah. And so I am super uncomfortable when I go to rehearsals and everybody seems to kind of know what they're doing and how to read music and they're getting it, and it takes me a lot longer. And I have to kind of go off on my own, and I have to look up audios of the songs being sung. I have to plunk things out on my little piano app or whatever. And I don't have a great relationship with not knowing. Historically, I really want to know the answer to something. Otherwise, I feel unconfident, uncomfortable. I feel like I get pretty down on myself because I'm like, why don't you know? Everybody else clearly knows this. So why don't you know? And I am in a personal journey to kind of understand that it's totally normal to not know everything, right? And lots of stuff takes practice, takes time, and I just can't, be in chorus for 2 weeks and be perfect at singing and reading music. And I need to take time and give myself grace while I'm kind of learning these things. My first inclination, my first gut reaction when I don't know something is to kind of give up. And that has bit me in the butt several times, right? Like I haven't sung since middle school because I was uncomfortable with the fact that I didn't know how to read music, or, I wasn't able to hit this note, or blah, blah, blah. So it is really valuable, though, to move past that discomfort and uncertainty and that gut reaction that you have to those things, because I am getting so much out of teaching myself and taking it slow and practicing and going to chorus. It's kind of like filling my soul, honestly. And I'm getting a lot out of it, and I feel my brain is being exercised in ways that like it hasn't been in a really long time, and all of these things are very valuable, and I'm learning a lot. And so in the collab, when you start working in projects and maybe you come to a point where you just don't know the answer, or it's really hard and you want to give up, and you have 100 other things going on in your life, in school, and you just want to stop, and what I encourage you to do is push past that kind of first gut reaction you have to discomfort, uncertainty, and even like making mistakes or failing, because that is where learning takes place, and that is where development happens. And so I'm going to leave you with that as kind of the final thoughts in working in the collab, which is that it's not always going to be perfect and sunshiny, and you're not always going to get it right, and that is perfectly fine. And the staff around are always willing to lend a helping hand, but sometimes we're busy, sometimes we got things going on. So we really do encourage you to use Google, use YouTube tutorials, try things out, get feedback from us, fix things, make mistakes, all of that stuff, because we recognize that you are learning, and you are going through the process of just figuring out how to do professional work. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much for engaging in CoLab Partner Prep, CoSA Partner Prep. I love seeing everybody's comments and answers to questions and activities, and it's been fantastic. So let's start in on projects, and yeah.